that could benefit a lot from activities that focuses on safety and appropriation of space and community building. And such activities has already been developed here with groups such as Got Craft and projects such Love Bombing, for example. And I believe that that's where true social innovation comes from, not from disruptive ideas, but rather from activities that tries to build on these values.
The idea of building an oven didn't came out of our previous experience. What happened was actually we were observing how Framtidenshus were engaging with the community and getting trust. Food was crucial, like there is this grilling tradition around and people gather around food and bring their own food. So it was actually an idea to get a ride on that culture and continue building on it. So they pointed us this area that was a no place in the beginning, or a passage there you can see on the grass. So they said, well, we can make a place here.
Our idea it was actually to create an event around this building activity and try to include people. Because we thought that this oven was something that we don't do for them. It's actually something that we do together. And we hope that by doing this activity together, they actually will feel like ownership.
There were less people than expected that were actually like helping to build, but there were tons of kids, and that was also awesome, of course.
Just to tell you the truth, is some is that be having you packing and ready to lose it. Pushing Lambos and Harleys, rocking Roberto Cavalli. Now I got a new hobby, diamonds and tattooing bodies. Watch me crash through the party. Go ahead and spaz, girl. Tattoo in the name of my.
And they were also really interested and excited, but of course it's different to work with kids, especially if it's a building activity, which is like the whole day. At some point they get tired, and then it's more about playing and running around. So we had some issues to get the oven done.
When we mixed the clay and the sand and everything, the mix was not right from the beginning. Like it felt really waterish, and it doesn't matter how we add more powder to it, it was still not sticking. But we had to deliver the oven, we had the mission to bake pizzas that day, and there was a lot of expectation around it. So we went really well, what you hear. And then when we finally put the final stone, the arch there, opened it up and collapsed, and we started to hold the oven all together, the whole group sustaining, and we were super tired at the moment. Well, you learn from your mistakes.
On the first day of building, we didn't manage to finish the oven, and we didn't manage to bake pizza, and we were all very disappointed about it. Not only for the kids because they didn't get their expected pizza, but also for us because we didn't manage to stick to the expectations that we had raised. We even started questioning our idea of coming there from the outside and putting down this big oven. We were wondering if we had included the locals enough and if they would even accept the oven as their own.
Even if you were used to do this, you were doing among friends in a community that you were very familiar with. So it was a whole other experience to take to the outside, another community, and getting people that are passing by and things like that to work with you. And then back on the second day, it was really nice because then we got the best feedbacks, people from the community identifying with the oven, and then culture in their own country and things like that. We had a lot of fun.
It was very interesting working with Lindängen because when you get here, we have a very different impression or point of view than what you hear in the news or in the newspapers. So the place it has much more love and it's much more vibrant than we would have expected.
There is some reaction on the group.
Yeah. Very nice.
It's kind of nice. Fantastic or very lovely. This reminds me of old time when my mother stand next to the grill. She used to bake the most tastiest pita bread. Now I understand that me and Sarah, the other colleague, should hang around in Lindängen after our meeting. What a miss!
So nice.
Barbecue is like a tradition in this area, so it's living, and everyone have the same question: can we use this too?
Och jättebra, här finns miljöugnen. Ja, det är samma eld. Det finns lukt, jättegott. Ja, bra. Men jag tror denna plats, det är inte bra, måste flytta.
Varför?
Det är långt.
Så hon kan inte fram och tillbaka?
Ja, den är köket här.
Köket.
Kanske du måste flytta till lite nära och ligga på storbordet.
Ja.
It's nice. I think many people been very happy for it because they saw we made something for Lindängen.
I think the oven connects really well to what we're trying to do. It's good in many ways. For one is that it's concentrated around food and cooking food together, which is what we usually do when we do stuff in the square. We gather people around food making. That's also promoting conversations and stories around experiences. And it's also fun, and it's all about appropriation of space. And I think the space you choose, which is one of the spaces that we're trying to appropriate, is really interesting. It's a place that everybody passes but nobody uses. So to experiment with that place and how you could maybe reload it with different meanings and activities, and that's the beauty of it. We don't really know what happens.
We work a whole lot with the interaction, making people from different groups, or what you want to call it, meet. So I think this is a perfect tool for using.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to live on.